Reggae Boys draw with St Vincent and the Grenadines. Police cut down on another alleged gunman. 500,000 more to be deported from the United States. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. The United States said Friday it was terminating the legal status of hundreds of thousands of immigrants, giving them weeks to leave the country. President Donald Trump has pledged to carry out the largest deportation campaign in U.S. history and curb immigration, mainly from Latin American nations. The order now affects 532,000 Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans who came to the United States under a scheme which was launched in October of 2022 by Trump's predecessor Joe Biden and expanded in January the following year. All these people will lose their legal protection 30 days after the Department of Homeland Security order is published in the Federal Registry, which is scheduled for tomorrow. That means immigrants sponsored by the program must depart the United States by April 24 unless they have secured another immigration status allowing them to remain in the country, the order says. President Biden had allowed these immigrants to earn visas for at least 2 years due to turmoil in their homeland. Karen Tomlin, director of immigrant rights group Justice Action Center, said the Trump administration was breaking a commitment the federal government made to the hundreds of thousands of immigrants and their sponsors in the United States. A lot of these people will probably not even reach their home country. They will either end up in jail on Guantanamo Bay or probably in El Salvador. A Kingston businessman has been charged with wounding with intent following an altercation in St Andrew earlier this month. Kevin Bennett, a 36-year-old entrepreneur from Tavern Avenue, Kingston 7, was arrested and charged by detectives from the St Andrews Central Police Division on Friday, March 21st. And according to reports from the Halfway Tree Police, the incident occurred around 4:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 13. And it is reported that a man was standing at a stall when he got into an argument with a woman over money. Bennett allegedly intervened and used a glass bottle to inflict wounds to the man's upper body. The injured man was taken to hospital where he was admitted in serious but stable condition. A police report was later filed leading to Bennett's arrest, and he was charged following a question and answer session conducted in the presence of his attorney. A man said to be a gang member was shot dead by police and a submachine gun seized during an incident at Boulevard View in New Haven, St. Andrew on Saturday night. The dead man has been identified as 30-year-old Kurt Thompson from Buckham Avenue in the community. Thompson, who police said is a known member of the Beng gang that operates out of New Haven community, was previously arrested and charged with illegal possession of a firearm and was released from prison in 2017. Later that same year, the police said he was again arrested and charged with possession of an offensive weapon but was subsequently released. Police reports are that about 11 p.m., a police team was conducting a curfew patrol in New Haven when they observed a man walking with a firearm in his hand. Upon identifying themselves as police, the man pointed a firearm at the lawmen and attempted to flee. He was pursued onto Boulevard View where a confrontation ensued and an officer discharged his service weapon, killing the suspect. The firearm, a 9mm Intratec AB-10 submachine gun, was taken from the scene. Police transported Thompson to the Kingston Public Hospital where he died of his injuries. The Independent Commission of Investigations (INDECOM) has now been contacted and is investigating that incident. And because of the weakness of the judicial system in Jamaica, the police are no longer bringing gunmen into stand trial because if these gunmen go before a judge, he's going to let them go. So to prevent that, the police is giving them a one-way ticket to hell. The St. Mary police are looking for 3 suspects in a bar robbery in Toba Isles in St. Mary early on Sunday morning. Police reports are that about 4 a.m., patrons were at a bar in the Valley Bush community when 4 men entered and robbed them of cash, cell phones, and liquor. The men made their escape in a motor vehicle which crashed a few meters from where the crime was committed. The vehicle is said to have caught fire, but no one was injured in the blaze. And during a police operation in the area, the lawmen came under gunfire by the same armed men. An exchange of fire led to one of the suspects being injured while the others managed to escape. The injured man was taken to the Port Maria Hospital where he was pronounced dead. On to sports, Jamaica Reggae Boys quest to qualify for this summer's CONCACAF Gold Cup was given a scare when they were saved by a last-minute equalizer from Leon Bailey, giving them a 1-all result with St Vincent and the Grenadines in the first leg of the Gold Cup preliminaries. Hoping to take an advantage back to Kingston on Tuesday, the Jamaicans ended up barely avoiding an embarrassing defeat to the 173 world-ranked Vincentians at Arnos Vale Stadium. Jamaica thought they made a breakthrough in the 59th minute when Dexter Lambegisi struck at the edge of the box from the back of the net. It was ruled offside after Bailey was adjudged to have been impeding the goalkeeper's vision. And in the second half, the boys started positively and in the 50th minute forced goalkeeper Christopher into two brilliant saves to deny the Mario Gray and Isaac Hayden in the space of 20 seconds. 6 minutes later, St. Vincent captain Anderson provided the shock of the evening as he sped away from Richard King and slotted home past goalkeeper Blake to give the St. Vincents the lead, sending the packed stadium into a frenzy. The St. Vincent defense stood tall as the hosts appeared set for the biggest win in their history. However, Annett Garden striker Warner Brown, who came on as a late substitute, won a penalty in the dying seconds of the game when he was fouled in the 18-yard box by Tristan Marshall. Leon Bailey converted the penalty kick comfortably in the 7th minute of the stoppage time to give Jamaica the vital away goal. Last night in Premier League, Humble Lions and Montego Bay United played to a 0-0 draw. Chapelton Maroons edged Portmore 1-0. Tivoli Gardens also edged Racing United 1-0, while Vere United and Dunby Huddle played to a 0-0 draw. And tonight we'll see Mullines United clash with Annett Gardens, while Waterhouse will face Harbour View. And that's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.